Hello and welcome to this first video in this course, Trello for Business Excellence. So we're going to be using Trello to manage a tiered accountability system. So Trello is a project management tool, and essentially it's a visual project management tool for collaboration that helps individuals and teams organize tasks, projects, and workflows using a system or boards, lists, and cards. So if you're new to Trello, you should go to Trello.com and then you can start for free. So you can get Trello for free. You'll just need to, you can enter your email, sign up, create an account, and then they have various plans. And so standard premium enterprise or the free plan. So I'm using a free trial right now. But if you want to know the pricing, you can go here and you'll see the pricing for each plan. So standard $5 per user per month, premium $10 per user per month. And you can see the features that come with each plan here. Okay, so I have already created an account and logged in. So I'll just give you an overview of what we're going to be covering. Okay, so um, again, Trello is a project management tool. So you can um, create a workspace for your projects or boards. And so I have already created a workspace. And inside of this workspace, so um, if I go here on the right side here, you will see that I have a workspace and then I have a board, so I can find out about this board here. But if you scroll down here, you will see various options, including automation, power-ups, things that Trello allows you to do. And we're going to cover a lot of those in this course. So let me go back here since I'm logged into this account to Trello.com. And I wanted to keep this window open because I'll come back to it. Okay, but if I go to Trello.com here, I want to use my current login. So I just go to a new window in the same browser. And since I didn't want to lose what I have open here, I'm just opening a new tab. And you'll see in a moment that inside of this tab, um, I can create a workspace and then I can create boards within that workspace. So here um, is what you'll see when you first log in. Okay, and so when I first logged in, what I did was you can see on the left side here it says Trello Workspace. So I can create a workspace, and then within that workspace, I can have boards and I can add members to that workspace. So I'm using, actually, this particular one is not on the free trial, but I have another board that's on a free trial. So if you come here, you can see that I have the option to create the workspace once I'm logged into my account. And I can give the workspace a name and then choose the type of the workspace. So the type, obviously, it could be any of these, or it could be other. And then you can give it a description. Okay, I already created one. So let me create one called Philly Coder. And then this one, let me see what I might want this one to be about. So let's say I want this to be used for managing various projects that we're currently working on. So it doesn't fall under the, so I'll just click other, and then I'll say workspace for managing ongoing projects. Okay, actually, maybe ongoing projects, I could probably technically put it under either engineering, IT, or operations. So let me just put it here and then click that. And I can invite my team members to join this, but I'm not going to do that. So I'll just say I'll do it later. So you can see now that in my workspace, I have the physical workspace that I just created. I can, there are two other ones that I have. Trello workspace was the default, and then user browse is the other one I created earlier. So if I go to Trello workspace here, I have various boards that I've created for different projects. So I have a project called Philly Tutor go-to-market strategy, school management system, CL accountability system. So each of these are projects that I want to manage. So this one is within the default Trello workspace, but I created another workspace called User Browse, which has this tier accountability system that I have open in this window here. So if I were to click on this here, it'll open the same tier accountability system here. So I'm going to give you an overview, and then I'll walk you through step by step how I created this. But essentially, this tier accountability system board allows me to manage different tiers within the manufacturing setting. So the lowest tier will be the operators, production line operators, and then there's line supervisors, and then the department managers, and then plant operations manager, general manager. So these are the different tiers within the organization, and issues get escalated from the lowest tier to the next tier, to the next tier, to the next tier, and then finally to the general manager. So obviously, you don't want everything to get to the general manager. So they will only see things that have been escalated to the level immediately below the general manager, and that level only sees things at the level belonging to the level immediately below them. So if I go to, for example, the plant operations manager here, you will see that they have a list of things that they need to do. So they need to approve maintenance window, confirm root cause analysis, facilitator and team, communicate plan to GM, review results of next shift. So these are some checklist items I added for this role, and essentially a description of what they do. So each role, there's a link that I added that goes to whoever is reporting this role. So if I click on it, let me see here. So this, see, it takes me to the previous TS person that's reporting to that role. So this line supervisor, the operator from shift A reports to them. So I've linked their card to this supervisor. So the supervisor wants to see the things that the operator on shift A is doing. They click on that, and you can see shift A has a task that's currently marked as on track. So again, I'll go through how to create these, but essentially each tier is a different list. So if I scroll to the right here, I can add another list. And essentially the tasks usually go from to do to all the way up to what's completed. Okay, so beyond the general manager, I've created a list for critical issues because these are issues that need immediate attention. So I put them here in red, put a red label on it so that whoever is looking at this knows that it's something that needs immediate attention. And then the ones issues that have been resolved and completed are gray here, labeled gray, and marked as completed. So I can move any issues from an earlier card to a later card. So I can move, if this item has been completed, I can drag it over here, then put it in completed. Or I can go back here, move it back where it was. Okay, so you can move items up or down, left or right, once you've created cards. in a list, you can move the different cards up or down, left or right. Okay, so it's as simple as that. And so in the next video, I'm going to recreate this whole board from scratch so that you can see how to go from creating a list, adding each cards to the list. And once you've created a card and you click on the card, it brings up a more expanded view of that card. You can add members, you can add attachments to the card, you can add a checklist, you can add due dates, or any additional items to the custom fields and things like that. So we'll see how to do all these starting in the next video, but that's the overview. So once you create a workspace, you create once you create an account, you can create a workspace for your projects, and then within that workspace you can have different boards for each project. So we saw when I first came into this after creating the workspace, I had different boards in the navigation of that workspace. And then I came to this particular board called Tiered Accountability System. So yeah, your boards can be within within a workspace. And so the workspace might be like your organization. And so if you have things within a workspace, people outside of that workspace or outside of your organization will not see things within that workspace. So that's how this is structured. It's workspace and then boards, and then within the boards you have lists, and then within lists you can add cards, and then you can have multiple lists and move things, cards left, right, up, down. Okay, so that's it for this intro video. I will see you in the next video where we begin creating this board from scratch. So see you there.